Welcome to Euroforum UG, where we address Ugandans from Europe, USA, Asia, Africa, Australia, and all over the globe. We share experiences, opinions, and expertise on current affairs, educative lifestyle, religion, and family matters. Follow, subscribe, and like our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Euroforum UG. You can also join our live shows every weekend on our social media platforms. For more information, visit our social media platforms or email us at euroforumug@gmail.com or WhatsApp us on +4740 574040. Euroforum UG, communicating with peers.
Hello to everyone watching us from everywhere you're watching us from. You're welcome. And today our topic is around the Iran, Israel, and the USA political tensions. We're happy to have you on the show, and I hope you enjoy. If you've not followed us on our Facebook, on our YouTube, please look out for Euroforum UG and follow us, so that you can get more of the insights on our topics that we host every Sunday from 6 p.m. Ugandan time. That's 18 hours. Ugandan time, East African time. You can always follow us and watch our different topics, learn, and also reach out to us just in case you want to tell us something, or if you want to be hosted, you're a Ugandan in diaspora and you want to be hosted, you can always reach out to us on the numbers that are on your screen. So today our guest is an airport engineer, Mr. Ntege. Like you're going to see him, he lives in the UK. He's a Ugandan because, of course, if he's Mr. Ntege, he's Ugandan. So he's going to take us through our topic today, and we see how these tensions and uncertain times affect us Ugandans who live abroad. Yeah, so wherever you're watching us from, my name is Sarah Nawakoza, and I'm happy to have each of you on the show. Yeah, so Mr. Ntege, you're welcome on the show. We are happy to have you, sir.
Thank you so much for having me, Sarah. It's an honor and a privilege to be in the show once more.
Era Decebo.
My goodness, you caught me off guard.
I know, right? Because when people leave Uganda, you tend to forget our language.
No. My linguistics are good. It's just I'm in between the tower and the ground, but my linguistics are good. Oruganda rangirungi. Nsinga never na Uganda vamo.
Yeah, because I know so either way we shall look for you if you forget our language.
Thank you so much, Jabo. It's an honor being in the show, and we'll be coming to Uganda shortly.
Wow, we shall be waiting for you, because us, we are here to wait for you and keep Uganda for you, such that when you come back, you still find it improved and better than you left it.
Yes, that's what we want to hear.
Yeah, so we're happy to have you on the show. So maybe for someone who is watching you for the first time, who is Mr. Ntege Richard? And how does Ntege now get to the UK and not somewhere in Kawempe? Oh, why?
Oh my goodness. Mr. Richard Ntege is just almost a regular person who's been privileged enough to travel, study and work with blessed individuals mentored by Itzakata Chenabagirika.
Wow.
So the Navagadika has been a great task in my life. My parents, first of all, introduced me and invested. But within that, I've been raised by a village in Uganda and here in the UK. It's not just been a few individuals. Within that, I managed to mentor myself. So I've been mentored, so I mentor. Um, yes, in
Mm.
short terms, and every single year I make it a must to return to Uganda. Okulaba ngo Luganda lwange
Oh.
terubula.
So, if we might ask, for how long have you been in the UK? Was it your first country to move to, or how has your journey been from Uganda to the UK?
Um, so it's not it's been a few journeys. It's been traveling for
Mm,
some time, but the UK has been a place that I have settled
mm.
for some time. I would say it's coming up to almost 20 years. Goodness.
Oh, wow. Mm,
Um, but it's been something that's been challenging, but it's not just been the UK.
mm,
But since I'm in the UK, that's where I would really want to speak about and focus on. But it's been other countries. I've seen how other countries do things, but no
mm.
place is better than home. No place is better than home. That's why we return constantly.
Now you're confusing us because for us, we know that when you become an immigrant, your other home is UK. So are you meaning UK, the home UK or the home Uganda?
Uganda all the
Because both
way.
are your homes now, I think.
I would say Uganda's home. Uganda's home.
So UK
At the
has
end of
not reached the home level threshold.
mm, no, no. You constantly reminded that this ain't home.
Mm.
You can be the biggest
Wow.
professional, and some people very deluded. They live
Mm,
here, bogero ruzungu, nebera bya nebagamba, oh, I'm British, and they'll literally go, but you're not English. And by the way, that's
mm.
across the board. And however much you say, I have 5 generations, like I'll give you an example. The Caribbeans have been here for a very long time, very, very long
Mm,
time. I'll say five
mm.
generations in, but they go, but you're still black.
I
You
know.
will be
I
reminded.
mm.
And so, but once you get
Wow.
home, yes, home's
Mm.
home.
Wow. So maybe lastly about you, I won't ask any more questions about you. Do you like have a wife and children, like where you
Not
are?
as of yet. Not as of yet. It's the struggle of being in the UK.
Okay. So I wanted my first question to be around that, but still you qualify because yeah, you qualify. So welcome on our show today. And our
Thank
topic
you.
will be around the political tensions involving the
Mm,
US, Iran, and Israel.
mm.
Don't worry, we'll focus on the UK still. So don't worry. I won't ask you about Iran and Tehran.
It's we have to deal with it day to day.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you can give our viewer a brief, like what's happening, because someone might say, what's happening? I don't even know what's happening in the Iran or the USA. So just a brief, if you can just give someone a brief.
For people who are actually listening, I think most people have seen what's been happening. This war that we're having is something that has been on the cusp of actually happening for a few years.
Mm,
Years before some of us were actually even born. There's
wow.
constantly been tensions between Israel and Iran.
Mm,
And this, by the way, this tensions really don't with Israel and Iran. They begin with the UK,
mm,
America, where they messed up Iran a little bit. Um, so once you go back to that, and fortunately or unfortunately, Israel is then raised within this same area, and they're seen as pawns of the US and the UK. And
mm,
so, you know, Israel's constantly Israel constantly feels like they will be attacked or they'll be destroyed. So there's a little sense of an unease there. So they have focused on the offense than the defense. So they
Mm,
first attack before they're attacked. So there's a little bit of an insecurity
mm,
there where they've actually attacked so many countries. And so they they manage to destroy everybody around them. And then they say, well, we have one person who's been sending us proxies. A proxy, I believe everybody knows what a proxy is.
maybe. Mm,
So they've had proxies. So let me say, Sarah, I want to attack you, but I'll use somebody close to me and they attack you on behalf of me. So I'm a,
mm,
I'm attacking you through this middle person, and you can fight them and beat them up, and you say you've won the war, but really I still exist. And I can pay another person to come and attack you. So that person is a proxy. So after Israel felt like it destroyed every other person, then they
mm,
said, we're gonna come for the main person who was um Iran. Um and through this time they've been trying to work with a few American presidents through the West, and it wasn't working until we had Donald Trump. And Donald Trump promised, well, I'll stand with Israel in all fronts. Um Iran, I feel like what happened there was a little unfair because they tried to go diplomatic, and America just jumped the boat, or should I say, Israel jumped the boat
mm,
and attacked Iran. Remember, Iran had not attacked Israel directly, it was
mm,
using proxies. And that's where the war starts. But unfortunately, Iran was prepared, or it's been preparing for a very long time. Israel's been in so many wars where Iran hasn't. So it's given them time to actually prepare. And when they attacked Iran, Iran literally just turned around and fought. So England is a little bit involved, but we say we're not gonna directly attack Iran. We're gonna use our bases to back people who are fighting, but we're not gonna send our people over to fight. But remember the history? The history is it was the UK that was
mm.
responsible for what's happening, or what happened historically in Iran. So we're kind of involved. Yes.
Mm, wow. So, actually, thank you so much for that brief background for someone watching us out there and may not know what's happening in the world. But I'll start from your last point that you mentioned that UK is involved a bit somehow. So, I would like
Mhm.
to know, as immigrants who are living in the UK, are you directly affected by what's happening?
Um, Now this I don't feel like it only affects us, but our effect really affects everybody around the world. This is
Mm,
things to do with finances and travel, especially travel. For those people in the
mm,
UK who are trying to send things back to Uganda, things have become more expensive. The
wow.
fuel has gone up a certain percentage. It's not so heavy. So we haven't yet got into the storm, but everybody can see the storm coming. So that's where we are. It's they're little subtle changes, but those subtle changes don't seem to go backwards, you
Mm,
know.
mm,
So
mm,
we do have fuel reserves. We do have reserves for things that we would receive from that part of the world. But at the moment, we're we're affected, but we haven't gotten to the heaviest part of it as of yet.
oh, wow. So that's actually very good. Okay, it's not good in the context of good. No, I'm saying good, your explanation. Yeah, but I would like to know from your experience as someone who has
Mm.
lived in the UK for 20 years. Has the political climate in the UK, all these other countries, since you're an immigrant for a very long time, does it change how immigrants are perceived per se by the host country?
Oh, absolutely,
Mm,
absolutely. Um,
mm,
so most of the times when this stuff does happen, I know it sounds bad. every person that commits a crime or when something happens, when there's knife crime or people our color, so when I say immigrant, I have to run across the entire board because they're immigrants from Africa, they're immigrants from the west, from the closed west, which is like Eastern Europe, and then the immigrants all the way from the east of the boat. Now, the immigrants that we kind of dealing with right now are the ones from the Middle East.
Mm, mm,
This takes a little heat off African immigrants.
mm. Oh,
It
wow. Wow.
yes, it takes a little heat because we're not expected to do. There's your stereotypical. Oh, they're going to be terrorists. They're going to be
Mm,
people who are going to do something wrong. Right now, we look like the safe ones for a little while, but then you do get moments where we had people talking about immigration, send them back. And that was happening. They're coming into our country and they're doing this. And
mm,
they're taking our jobs and so on and so forth. So when you get things like that, people start raising up and they go, oh, they're going to take over. They're going to bomb. And you think, seriously, we've been here for long enough. If that was to be done, it would have been done time ago.
long time ago, yeah.
But where we sit, I haven't seen that many black, your stereotypical black terrorists. I think black people are just afraid of blowing themselves up like that.
I know.
So, so we don't fit the stereotypical image of, and
Mm,
somebody would say I'm being racist, but unfortunately, you never see a black, what you call it, leader of people who are going to blow themselves up. We don't, I think we might just not have that technology. But when it comes to fraud, they normally look out for Nigerians, people from the West, for other things so it does affect us, but not as of yet. So the storm hasn't
mm,
come. The other part for people who are citizens, we expected to be drawn in for war. So if there's a war that's coming, we will be conscripted into the battle by
mm.
default. So fight for the country that you're in.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but we haven't yet gotten to that part as of yet. But
Mm.
it's in the pipeline.
Oh, wow. So going back to these global tensions, I would want to know, I know you've talked about it a little, but I want to know, how do they influence like immigration policies, visa processes, and these other opportunities like jobs, travel, like these tensions that are on right now, how do they influence such things?
We've seen now there are people abobutala. I think I'm allowed to say this. Abobutala batera okutwala ennyonyi nze. Oh, tugenze Dubai. Oh, tuli Bahrain. Oh, tuli Doha. And they taking pictures. When they were saving UK citizens, if you didn't have a passport, a UK passport or European passport, bakurekayo.
Hey,
Yes,
wow.
bakurekayo. You might be a resident, but you're not a
Mm.
citizen. Tebakugamba nti no gwe Uganda
Mm.
leka ejje ekukole ki, leka ejje ekutwala ekuzzeeyo,
Rejection.
ejje
Wow.
ekutima ekuzzeeyo ewammwe. So wobeera nga weerowooza nti no olinga bano Abangereza abasigadde, in times of war, you are
Mm.
segregated. Bali
Oh, wow.
batwala the first gundi, yes.
Oh, wow.
And ne w'otuuka ng'olina akatabo ka wano ng'oli muddugavu,
Mm.
basooka ne bakebera ako akatabo ka ddala. Is it
Oh,
fake or is it real? Yes. So for those who are affected in those areas, because batera okusindika ennyonyi okugenda okuggyayo the citizens, but the ones
mm.
who get the first dibs to that, baawano,
Oh, wow.
baawano. Era wobeera omuddugavu. And I think you've seen this, Sarah, when you're traveling, you've seen this.
Mm.
When you get
Mm.
to airports, even though you have, butabo, katabo
Mm.
kewa, bajja kugamba, waliwo we're doing special checks ogenda okulaba mwezi special checks ebagira ng'abaddugavu be bakola ki be basikayo. So
Bebajjamu. Yeah. Mm.
it's rare okulaba abazungu nga babakoze ezo special checks oba tolabangako shake nga bamuggyeemu nga
Mm.
bamutadde eri. So that still happens. N'ogamba nti
Wow.
no shake ava Dubai. I've never seen it in all my years
Wow.
of traveling. Even n'omuntu
Mm.
abeera ng'abuuka.
Mm.
Ndina okutambula ne license yange okubagamba nti no bannange, I actually do fly. Naye bano abasigadde, it's
Wow.
expected of them. It's automatic. Era
Mm.
oyo, ye muzungu. So abazungu bo we balimba, it's easier bo okuyitawo. Naye omuddugavu ne wobeera nga
Mm.
mazima, it's kind of hard abantu okukkiriza.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, that's on two sides. Si bazungu bokka naye n'abaddugavu banno bennyini bavaayo ne batandika okuwa that same segregation. So you're
Wow.
receiving segregation over, I would say, discrimination on two sides. Baddugavu banno naye n'ab'ensi endala.
Anti abaddugavu baba bagamba watuddukako n'ogenda. So bali
Ah,
bakutwale. Ate ne bali
ah,
bagamba toli waffe.
ah, it's weird. Abaddugavu bakusuulirira way more. Si nti no oli waffe naye bagenda ne bagamba watuyitako kati golooza oli munene nnyo.
Mm. Oh, wow.
Kati so
I get
abazungu bwe baku acceptinga abaddugavu babeera
mm.
baagala bakusike bakumyewo wano. That's why I
Oh.
celebrate the Euroforum
Mm.
because we don't have ebintu ebitusika wansi. Bwe balabayo omuntu ng'ayiseewo oyo yatunda, oyo waliwo kye baamuwa. So naye omubeera nga musomye nga mukoze ekintu ekiyamba abaddugavu tebakukkiriza. I kid you not. If it wasn't the reason why I celebrate Mama Navagereka, because she travels from
Mm.
Uganda, Najawano, and she picks up some of the best talents, by the way. Abasigadde bavaayo nga batugamba ebyo bye mulimu. So she really encourages us to come back to Uganda and to do something. Because remember, she was raised in the diaspora. She's one person that's for mulinye nyonyi mukomeo muzimbe ensi yammwe. If she could do it, she tells us you can do it too. So off Mama, I literally travel back to Uganda and I try to do my best. But abasigadde babagamba how bad Uganda is, nebisigadde kati ate we mujja e Uganda ne batandika okubagamba mutweragirako. It's almost like, no, we've come back to do something positive. Kati mumanyi nnyo. It's almost like, no, let's work together. So many things bye mbadde ngezaako okukomyawo e Uganda we biremera. Because
Mm.
help looks like ogezaako kweraga. Naye ate abazungu bo bakusaba ne bagamba nedda
Mm.
jangu.
Jangu.
Basooka
Mm.
kusosola naye bwe balaba
Mm.
ng'osobola okukola then
Oyina
bakuggulira.
omugaso. Yeah.
Olina
Mm.
omugaso bakuggulira and tebakukkiriza ate
Mm.
kudda wammwe. So okujja e
Oh.
Uganda tulina yes.
Oh,
Era
wow.
okujja e Uganda tusooka twebba. Naye n'otuuka e Uganda
Oh.
yes twebba.
Wow. Mm.
Era we mbeera nzijja e Uganda nzijira ku katabo k'e Uganda.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Nzijira ku katabo k'e Uganda. Okugamba bannayuganda, I am one of you. Nnyinza okubeera eri, but I am still one of you. Oluzungu terunkyusa.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I've also learned new things because me, I've been in Uganda. So I didn't know such things happen in countries abroad. Mm. Yeah, so okay. Taking you back to the conversation, as a
Mm.
Ugandan who is living in diaspora, so do
Yes.
you think these tensions will shape the conversations and the concerns within the diaspora community? These
Absolutely.
political
So,
tensions. Mm.
these political tensions have, I would say, 2 sides. One, the political tensions have, I would say, the political tensions have, these political tensions have, I would say, 2 sides. So, these political tensions have, I would say, the 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 political ten they have good points behind them. Now, most of the times when I see tensions like this, I see the positives and I see the negatives. And now I'm going to take this to what's happening in Iran and America. For a very long time, we've been looking at America as a superpower, and nobody can stand against them. So is Israel. Not that I'm against them. These are countries we work with, but when you study, you have to do an in depth study. Iran told you, even though we have sanctions, Teturiba Amani, as a country, we can build scientists that can build our own country to a certain level that we can rival the US. So, and I'm thinking in our countries, we actually have some good talent. Trinaba Nabaina Magezi. So, if a country actually, if you're gonna really invest in scientists, instead of us buying weapons and buying technology, we can invest in our own talent. If Iran could build a rocket that can travel that far, why can't we start something in Uganda? Why should we rely on exterior, what you call it, exterior talent? So that's the first part. I saw that a country that's been sanctioned. Because but look at Iran currently. It's gone through that, but it's still managed to push through. So that's one thing I've picked up. I've picked up that side that don't be scared to rival and build something. Um,
Wow.
sorry.
Sorry. It's okay.
So yes, don't be scared to build back home. Just stand up, hold the bull by its horns, and get something done. Um, so yes, the other part that I'm gonna say it's gonna change. It's really gonna change the way we rely on the Middle East because we have so many of our young Ugandans who travel to the Middle East to search for jobs, and that was like heaven. But guess what? That's all changed now. Because olutalo we luguddewo bambi abalinnya ennyonyi okuva eyo okuddayo e Uganda biremedde awo. And if you look at the Saudis near the Middle Easterns, tebalina balwanyi. Era gwe agenda okuba ekyeyo babayita bakadaama. Ogenda kwesanga ng'okutte emmundu. Wagenda kulongoosa.
Wow.
And then you're going to find yourself as a soldier. Bakugambye, well, this job pays more. Kubanga, munange, I don't know if you've seen it. The Saudis, the people from the UAE, tebagala kulwana. Bwe batyo. Bo bakozesa sente zaabwe, and they pay for mercenaries. So yenna akwata ennyonyi okugamba nti nno nziruka nzirayo e Uganda. Boss bobaleke nga babakuba bikompola. You think they're going to let you do that? So that changes the way we see these countries. They are vulnerable. They do work out in good times, but they are as vulnerable as we are. Echokobidi. It changes the
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So for our viewers, just I think Mr. Ntege got a little bit of a technical problem, but he's coming back. So for everyone watching us, thank you so much for joining us. Our conversation is around the political tensions that are happening in Iran, that are involving Iran, the USA, and Israel. It's what we're talking about. You as an immigrant who is out there, how are you affected? So you can always comment and leave your comment in the comment section, and we'll follow it up. But we're also sorry we started late, because when I told Mr. Ntege we were starting at 18 hours, for him, he thought it was the USA time. He didn't know it was the Ugandan time, so we are sorry about that. Yeah, but also for our audience, you would like to also inform you that the next week show we'll talk about forgiveness, and Miss Joanne Bale will be hosting. So make a date. This time round we'll start on time. Yes, so make a date to join us. You can follow us on all our social media pages, on the Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere. Please follow us, like, and leave a comment. Tell us what we need to improve and what topic you would like us to talk about in our next segments. Yeah, then we also have the Eurocranes tournament, which will be happening in Amsterdam, in Netherlands, this July from the 3rd to the 5th. So if you're anywhere around, please make it a date to be in Amsterdam this July. And so far 10 teams have confirmed. That's Denmark, Norway, UK, Sweden, Finland, Greece, Netherlands, Germany, USA, Belgium. So please come and support your team. This is Eurocranes. Yeah, you're Ugandan. Even if you're an immigrant, you're Ugandan. So come and support your teams this July in Netherlands, Amsterdam. Yeah, but you can still tell us in our comment section what you think about the political tensions that are ongoing involving the USA, Iran, and Israel. You, as an immigrant, how are you affected? How is the future? If you're there maybe you're in Tehran, maybe you're in Tel Aviv, maybe you can tell us how is the situation like, because we all know internet and the media try to put things out of context. So if you're a Ugandan in any of these areas, you can also let us know how the situation is and how you're faring and how your future is. How do you see the future in those areas? Yeah, so as we wait for Mr. Ntege to get back online, I think he had just a small technical glitch. Yeah, but you can also reach out to us, and we are always live on our Facebook, on our YouTube, and everywhere, every Sunday, 18 hours Ugandan time. That's 6 p.m. Ugandan time. So let me try to check if Mr. Ntege is back.
Welcome to Euroforum UG, where we address Ugandans from Europe, USA, Asia, Africa, Australia, and all over the globe. We share experiences, opinions, and expertise on current affairs, educative lifestyle, religion, and family matters. Follow, subscribe, and like our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Euroforum UG. You can also join our live shows every weekend on our social media platforms. For more information, visit our social media platforms or email us at euroforumug@gmail.com or WhatsApp us on +4740 574040. Euroforum UG, communicating with peers. Welcome to Euroforum UG, where we address Ugandans from Europe, USA, Asia, Africa, Australia, and all over the globe. We share experiences, opinions, and expertise on current affairs, educative lifestyle, religion, and family matters. Follow, subscribe, and like our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Euroforum UG. You can also join our live shows every weekend on our social media platforms. For more information, visit our social media platforms or email us at euroforumug@gmail.com or WhatsApp us on +4740 574040. Euroforum UG, communicating with peers. Welcome to Euroforum UG, where we address Ugandans from Europe, USA, Asia, Africa, Australia, and all over the globe. We share experiences, opinions, and expertise on current affairs, educative lifestyle, religion, and family matters. Follow, subscribe, and like our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Euroforum UG. You can also join our live shows every weekend on our social media platforms. For more information, visit our social media platforms or email us at euroforumug@gmail.com or WhatsApp us on +4740 574040. Euroforum UG, communicating with peers. Welcome to Euroforum UG, where we address Ugandans from Europe, USA, Asia, Africa, Australia, and all over the globe. We share experiences, opinions, and expertise on current affairs, educative lifestyle, religion, and family matters. Follow, subscribe, and like our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Euroforum UG. You can also join our live shows every weekend on our social media platforms. For more information, visit our social media platforms or email us at euroforumug@gmail.com or WhatsApp us on +4740 574040. Euroforum UG, communicating with peers.
Yeah, so welcome back to our conversations. So today our topic was around Iran, Israel, and the USA political tensions and how we as the immigrants are affected. So like I've said before, you can leave a comment if you're in Tehran, you're in Tel Aviv, you're in one of these affected areas, you're in Dubai, you're in Qatar. Let us know as a Ugandan if you need help. Maybe someone in the comment section will reach out to you and maybe you'll get help. Yeah, but you can also tell us how the situation is, because we know the internet is also driving these things out of context. So you can reach out to us and let us know how the situation is. Then also, we're always live every Sunday at 18 hours, that's 6 p.m. East African time. So always tune in. Like the next weekend, we have, we'll talk about forgiveness. We all know we are in the holy season. Whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, whether you're Advent, I don't know if Advent's also fast, I don't know. But whichever region you subscribe to, whatever religion, sorry about that, you subscribe to, we are in the fasting season, Lent and Ramadan. So we know forgiveness is something that we all need. So tune in on Sunday. Don't miss Miss Joanita Bale taking you through forgiveness, especially in this season, especially in uncertain times like we are in right now. You can talk to us. Tell us which topic you want us to talk about the next time, and what you like about our shows. You can also critique anything really. You can reach out to us on the numbers that are on your screen. Then we also have the Eurocranes tournament that is happening in the Netherlands. That's in July. So make it a date and book your flights, book your hotels, book your gang, and let's go watch this Eurocranes tournament. So my guest got technical issues, but we'll have part 2 of this show. We'll have a part 2 to talk about this. I don't know where the tensions will be then, but we'll have a part 2. So make it a date to join us for part 2. And if you joined in late, you can also play back and tell us from your side how you view all these things. You can always reach out to us. Thank you for watching, and for Mr. Ntege, who was my guest. Thank you, sir, for giving us your insights. And our viewers, this is a disclaimer that all the views that were on this show, the people who mentioned those views are accountable. They're not Euroforum UG opinions. Everyone who said whatever they said on the show, they're accountable to it. It's not a Euroforum UG opinion. Yeah, but Mr. Ntege, thank you so much, sir, for answering to the call and giving us your insights about the political tensions that are involving the US, Iran, and Israel. For everyone watching us, thank you. Have a good night from wherever you're watching from, a good morning, a good afternoon. Thank you. See you next Sunday as we talk about forgiveness with Miss Joanita Bale. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Euroforum UG, where we address Ugandans from Europe, USA, Asia, Africa, Australia, and all over the globe. We share experiences, opinions, and expertise on current affairs, educative lifestyle, religion, and family matters. Follow, subscribe, and like our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Euroforum UG. You can also join our live shows every weekend on our social media platforms. For more information, visit our social media platforms or email us at euroforumug@gmail.com or WhatsApp us on +4740 574040. Euroforum UG, communicating with peers.